Eminem is officially never making music again because of what we have to talk about in this video. If you are an Eminem fan, make sure you guys watch this video all the way until the end because you'll definitely need to hear this. Also, if you are an Eminem fan, make sure you leave a like on this video right now, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you would like to join our iPhone X giveaway. Now, Eminem has been in the rap game for around 25 years now, and he's also known as one of the all-time OGs and the all-time greats of the rap game. Now, after his debut album titled Infinite that was put out back in 1996, and then he released the extended Slim Shady EP, Eminem started seeing huge numbers on his music, and his fan base was literally growing by the millions every single week. And especially back then, being in, the 1998 time, releasing rap music and getting fans from it was actually a harder task than some of you guys might think. Just because rap was considered, out of the way there, and it was considered, hate music and, crime type of music, which is kind of ridiculous, but back then, people didn't know any better. Now, even with all the love that Eminem has gotten over the years, he's also gotten his fair share of hate, especially a lot more hate than usual with his recent music releases, just because people aren't really liking the style of music that Eminem is creating now compared to what his old music was like, such as, his really hit songs, such as like Lose Yourself, The Way I Am, Cleaning Out My Closet, and honestly so many other hit songs that literally went completely viral back in the day. All of those songs literally changed the music industry for the better, I feel like, at the time. I mean, it was putting Eminem on the map, and honestly, to me, putting out those music at that time, Eminem was known as the greatest rapper of all time, and he still is to this day because of the songs that he released all the way back in, 2010 and things along the lines of that. So it is pretty crazy the legacy that Eminem has built, even with all of the hate that he gets on his new music today. Now, ever since Eminem has came back from his recovery a few years ago, he then released an album titled Revival. Now, this album received a lot of hate. This is the most hate that Eminem has ever received. He even said this in an interview. Now, even some fans that are lifelong Eminem fans, even a couple that have Eminem tattooed on themselves, came out and said that this album was complete garbage and that it could have ruined his whole legacy that he built from his whole career. Now, with all of this hate, Eminem actually used it as motivation to release his newest album titled Kamikaze, where he literally used the whole album to almost call out shots at like mumble rappers that are in the rap industry and practically running the rap scene now. And not just that, but he also used the album to prove the whole world wrong that the old Eminem, otherwise known as the old Slim Shady, is still here and is still doing well. Even with a lot of the love that Kamikaze the album got, Eminem has still said multiple times that as much as he loves creating music and knows that he never wants to, quit music, but the time may be coming where he is starting to get too old for the game and it might be time for his legacy to just rest. Eminem being 46 years of age as of right now, he honestly might be one of the oldest rappers right now in the game, but even with the age of 46, he still puts up crazy numbers on all of his music, and you may not realize it, but for him to create music, it actually is starting to get harder and harder for him. He did say due to him wanting to spend more time to, with his family, doing things outside of music, getting into the studio for multiple hours, a day, and I'm talking about 10 to 12 hours a day, it is starting to get hard for Eminem because he is starting to, spend less time with his family, and he doesn't want to be doing that anymore. Eminem has also said that his whole life ever since, like 1995, or maybe even earlier than that, has been based around music. Him creating music, whether it was in bed or on the bus, whatever. Everything was about music when he was growing up. And now that he's older, wiser, and he doesn't even have to work anymore, he most likely wants to start focusing on other things that are also important in life. And things that are important to him in his life, he said that his family, which is, something that can never be broken with him, and he wants to start spending a lot more time with his family just because you never know what could happen. Now, this is all very understandable for Eminem. I mean, he had an insane career, over 30 years long, putting out insanely viral music, some music that still gets millions of plays per day, let me remind you, even if the song is like 12 years old now. His legacy was probably one of the best that I've ever seen. I'm kind of glad I got to witness a lot of it, and I'm really proud of him. Now, just before I do end the video here, if you guys do create music and would like to promote it here on my YouTube channel, make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram and DM me saying music promotion, and I will get back to you with some business talk. Anyways guys, it has been District Trending. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I'm out. Peace.